Well, we've been hearing about this for days now.
Oh, man.
Thor's got another gym injury.
Oh,
I mean,
dude, what has happened to you?
Ending.
You're brittle.
Back
injury. You're lifting too much, bro.
Mr. Glass?
You lifted too much, bro.
I went heavy.
Yeah, it's not good.
No, I think I don't even know what happened. I felt fine after my workout. It was the next day. I couldn't move my arm above my shoulder.
Whoa.
Oh.
Sucked. I was down for the count.
Yeah, well, you have been for like days, right?
Yeah, I've only been able to do cardio.
Oh,
I've been still going.
that's good. That's good. Well, then, he's got to figure out what to do here. And in the meantime, he decided, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hit up some yoga.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 Podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered, except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
The transition into Sky is almost fully complete.
Oh, yeah.
You're now a yoga chick, huh?
No, I mean,
Yeah, he
gym.
texted me about his sweet yoga workout.
Really?
He did?
And I texted
Yoga
him
bitches?
back, yoga buddies.
Yeah.
How embarrassing.
I have this shoulder issue going on, and it's gotten better each day since last Monday, and it's gotten better, and I've been doing cardio, but I eventually want to do something else. I can't just keep doing cardio, so my wife keeps suggesting yoga because it's good for injuries.
Did you go with Sky?
I did.
Oh.
So I went to my own yoga gym.
Sucks.
Hurtful.
Yeah, I went to my own yoga gym, and I don't know. It was on a last second thing. It was on Saturday. I wanted to go to the gym and lift weights, but I was like, I should get my shoulder another day, but I also wanted to work out. So my wife suggested doing a yoga class.
Okay.
And I said, okay. And it was a hot power vinyasa flow. Vinyasa?
Vinyasa.
Oh, you can pronounce that, but you can't
Vinyasa.
pronounce any other word.
Yeah. Well, because I'm not looking at it, I've just heard it said a million times. That's
Vinyasa
why.
flow.
If I try to read it, there's a fucking Y
What
in there.
does that mean?
Yeah, what's a vinyasa flow?
It's just a
Power vinyasa.
Yeah. It's just like a type of yoga. There's a couple like different types of yoga.
I have no
There's
idea.
like the Bikram yoga, which is
That's hot, right?
That's
That's, like, super
That's
hot.
like 120 degrees
I don't do
in
that
a
shit.
room. Yeah, that's crazy. So the power vinyasa flow is yoga moves, but you're not just like holding them forever. You know what I mean? Like you see like in movies, people are like, oh, you're like kind of flowing. You're almost doing a routine of yoga moves, but it is in a very hot room as well. Not as hot.
Like breakdancing?
No, not breakdancing, but
Similar to Running Man?
but a flow of yoga moves. Okay, I
hell
don't
yeah,
need
Eddie,
you
look at
popping
that.
and locking in here.
That was nice.
Thanks.
Okay.
I can do this.
So I'm assuming you keep moving and it's really hot in there.
Yeah, but it's not over 100 degrees.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like it was like 90 degrees.
Oh, that's
so
not
it's
bad.
Yeah, it's
Still,
not crazy
though.
hot.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a lot of like movement and stretching. And usually I do the vinyasa flow class, not the power one.
Oh.
So that's a little easier. So I asked my wife, are you sure I could take this class? She said, yeah, I think. She's like, you're strong enough, you could do it. I'm like, all right. So I went.
Any trepidation going to yoga
Yeah,
by
I don't.
yourself?
I don't like to go by myself.
Yeah.
I've gone a couple of times. I used my wife's mat because I don't have a mat.
Oh.
So it's a nice mat.
Yeah.
Got
Does it smell?
her for Christmas, and she's used it like 3 times.
No, it's new. Remember, he complains that he bought it
Oh.
and it was really nice. And
She's used it like 3 times.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So I
So nice and fresh.
So I used it, and I was ready to go. I don't know. I just feel weird going there.
Leggings?
No, I go shorts.
Just shorts?
Just like my gym shorts.
And
And
not
are you-
afraid of your balls coming out?
No,
Yeah.
because I got the Lulu shorts that have like underwear in them.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Keep them in there?
Yeah, they keep
the
everything in
boys
there.
nice and tight.
I go shirtless.
Really?
I go shirtless.
Wow.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, guys go
Guys
shirtless.
go shirtless in
Oh.
yoga?
Yeah, the classes I go to, it's kind of mixed. Some of them will start with their shirt off and take it off like midway through when they're getting really sweaty, or some will just some people are crazy. They'll go into those classes in like full on fucking sweats and stuff.
Which is
you know?
crazy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
really?
do that.
Oh yeah. Oh,
110?
yeah.
Dude,
That's
Yeah,
wild.
that's cutting weight right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get there and I don't want to be in the front of the class because I don't know what I'm doing.
Like,
No,
isn't
you
it like,
can't.
don't you have to have kind of like, I would think rhythm to do that too. Like, I'm not that great at following stuff like that.
No.
So I would be nervous to do that because like the flow thing, Sky's
it's not
talking
like
about,
a dance thing.
it's not hard to like
Well,
follow
like,
along.
because if it's anything like the classes I take, they like walk you through it
Yeah.
really slow the first time through, and then you just kind of repeat the pattern
Oh,
over
okay.
And then
over.
they yell out each move.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like you're not just sitting there popping and locking yoga moves.
What's up?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No freestyles?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Eddie's
sucks.
not going to go.
That sucks.
There's
I
no
got a
freestyle.
freestyle.
Yeah.
So I get there and I get into like the back corner of the class because I don't want anyone to. I want to because I don't know the names of the moves. With yoga studios and with group exercise classes and with CrossFit, they don't like to show you how to do things. They just expect that everyone should know, and we just go.
Yeah.
And it's fucking crazy.
That's
Are they
been my
like-
intimidation
That's-
for it.
and it's fucking crazy, and that's how they are. And then
Yeah.
they just hope you keep showing up, and you'll eventually get it. I'm like, it's so odd.
There's no beginner classes?
No.
Yeah.
It's so odd. I mean,
Well-
sometimes there are, but like,
Yeah, the place I go, they have like beginner classes where they'll like act. But Thor's right. Once you get to those middle to higher up classes, they're just yelling out the moves and hope you know what
that
downward
sucks.
dog
Yeah, I know.
and crow and
and chaturanga.
yeah, got to do the chaturanga. Lots
Gotta
of
do the chaturanga.
Cunnilingus.
Okay,
Yeah.
nope, Eddie, that's a
You
different
must
move.
perform it.
Is that your move, Eddie?
Oh, yes.
It's a different move.
You ready?
So I'm in the back. I lay down my mat, and I don't put a towel over the mat because then the towel just slides around everywhere.
Oh, guy, what are you doing?
I don't. The towel's not big enough, and it's like, why? And I had a yoga teacher once tell me not to do that.
Oh.
It's crazy.
Okay, we're gonna have some issues.
No,
Wow.
the yoga mat I have is spectacular. This thing does not move.
I mean, how much did you spend on this
It was
thing?
$100.
Because that is why he's saying no.
I'm telling you,
yeah.
this thing
Because-
does not move.
So you're not like slipping at all
No.
on it. You're not getting like fart noises on
I'm
it,
dripping
and
in
you're not
sweat.
getting fart noises.
No,
Ew, and all over Haley's mat?
Yeah.
I mean we have sex.
You do?
So I get in the back of the class and I'm
Okay.
looking at everybody, kind of judging.
On the mat, you have sex?
No, no. Eddie, just
Eddie
in
really
general.
doesn't get
Just
yoga.
in
For clearing
general.
that up.
What the heck is going on?
So I'm looking at everything, and the class starts at like 11:30. So it's like 11:27. I've got there a few minutes early. Got my spot. The guy next to me, a little much.
Why?
Like, we get it, bro. You do yoga.
Oh, is he
he's
doing, like,
overly
handstands
stretching
and shit?
And before the class, and he's doing
Yeah.
these breaths.
Yeah.
It's like, I got
He's
it.
getting
I
ready.
got it, Chad. You do yoga.
So Chad.
I got it.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
it's like guys who do yoga, it's impressive, but they have the worst body types. Like this guy's not ripped at all.
Oh.
Like it's so odd.
Yeah.
But so I'm waiting, and it's like 11:30 hits. Where the fuck is the teacher? And I'm looking around the class, and I see one person standing not on a mat in a corner, and he's got socks on, which I thought was odd. Just socks, nothing else.
Okay.
And
He's nude and only has socks on?
No.
This is odd.
That would be
This-
really
this
strange.
would be off-
I meant like no
look in the
shoes.
corner.
I meant no shoes.
Oh.
I go barefoot.
Yeah.
But so the fact that he had just socks on was odd to me. Either go barefoot or wear shoes, one or the other. And I'm looking at him, and I'm like, that can't be the teacher.
What?
And then he says, "All right, get into this pose." And I'm like, "That's the teacher." And what's crazy is he's a fat guy.
Wait, what?
Oh.
And
yoga?
I don't
Are you in
care.
the Foga class?
I am not in the
I know.
Foga class.
That's not a thing. Eddie.
Fat yoga.
No, you made
It
that
is.
up. That's
It's
not a
Foga.
thing. No.
And like the fact that he's fat, okay, that's great. It doesn't. My dad's fat. I was fat. I fluctuate my weights up and down. That doesn't bother me.
Right.
What bothers me is,
He's
shouldn't he
teaching-
be in shape?
Yeah.
Like he's
Yeah.
teaching the yoga, and he's not. It's not even like he's like kind of fat where he wasn't. He's not in shape at all.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And I get that you can technically do yoga and not be in shape, right? I guess you can. You, but
Well,
like,
it would be hard to be a teacher, though, and not eventually get into shape.
Yeah.
right? So
Absolutely.
That's weird.
And like, what's crazy is I'm sitting there and I'm like, if you had the same exact class with the same exact credentials, and one teacher was semi in shape, not even in great shape, semi in shape, and the other guy was fat, which class would you go to?
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, I think it's
I mean,
obvious.
am I right?
I'm taking
yeah.
the fat class because it's easier.
And I feel like I'm less intimidated, too.
You're going fat class.
all day.
Oh, wow.
So the class starts, and I'm already thrown off. I'm already kind of insecure, but now a little less insecure. Because,
Okay.
I mean, if this guy could do it,
Yeah.
you know?
Like, do you stretch and reach and take a bite out of a hoagie?
I don't think there's any eating involved, Eddie, in this class.
There's a couple moves that he wants to show us. Like this one move where you're supposed to stand on one leg, lift your other leg up, and then put your hand on your toe and then stretch it
Oh,
all the way
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I'm actually able to do it, which is crazy.
All right,
Wow.
I'm actually able to
okay.
do it.
We know you do
Good
yoga.
for you.
Okay, we got it. You do yoga.
I don't do that. move.
Okay.
I
You
don't
could
do
do
I
that.
know, but you're like Thor said that, and you're like, oh yeah.
Well, because I thought
No,
he was
yeah,
going
no.
somewhere else, but he went to that.
Oh, yeah, of
yeah,
course.
yeah.
we
But
got
I can't
it.
do
We
that.
got it.
I can't do
You
that.
do
Good
yoga.
for you.
So he's showing us that move,
Sounds
but
like you have bad balance.
my man can't do it.
What?
It's not easy.
It's not easy, but he's the teacher.
Oh, right. No, the teacher should
So
be able
then
to do it.
so after he doesn't do that, I'm like, that's weird. And then he goes onto the ground and does like a ground move where it's called 3-legged dog, and you lift
Like
one.
you're taking a piss?
Yeah, no, you lift one leg up. You're on like a plank position. You lift your like right leg up and you like point it to the other side, and then you bring your knee into your tricep, and then you keep doing that. And he tries to do it, but he keeps slipping on the floor and falling
What?
while he's trying to show us the maneuvers.
Because
And
he's
he,
in socks?
I don't know, but he goes, "Oh, the floor's wet." And I go,
The
"My
floor's
man, the
wet."
floor's not wet.
Mm.
Are you sure it wasn't the mac and cheese you had before you got here?"
Oh,
no.
And I'm just like really thrown off because I'm sorry.
Are you sure he's the teacher?
Yeah.
What if some random guy showed up?
It's like, we have an imposter here.
Yeah.
totally.
Some dude.
Like I
Totally.
said, like I get it. I've been large before. I mean, remember me back in August? I was huge.
Yeah, obviously.
But I just forget.
I remember you in August. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
not
like
long
I
ago.
just the whole time I was really uncomfortable because I couldn't take him seriously.
No.
Like, and I'm
I get
like,
that.
should I complain?
Yeah.
Like it was
Complain?
weird.
Huh.
Like I remember
Yeah.
one time years ago, I went to go get my hair done at a fancy salon, and the hairdresser had horrible hair. And it's like if
Yeah.
somebody's gonna be in charge of something, they better kind of be like repping what they're gonna do, right?
Well, it's like if you're in radio, you want to have a nice voice.
Oh.
Okay, you didn't have to stare at me. I mean, I was
This just
that's
suddenly-
that's
Sorry.
not